Hey fight fans, it's me again, Ingram Jones from Bayloric TV Boxing Channel. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your comments, and like the video. Okay, I want to talk about Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. No breakdowns, no post-fight sort of like reviews of the fight itself. It's the aftermath. And the hope when this fight was made was at the end of this fight that one fighter got either brutally knocked out or totally outboxed, so there would be no need for a rematch. Fight fans were expecting a war. Why they were expecting a war, I don't know, because you've got a technician in Floyd Mayweather that takes away your best attributes, and you've got Manny Pacquiao that doesn't know how to close the range down, doesn't know how to close the ring down, fight it down, and doesn't know how to block a straight right hand. He didn't know how to block a straight right hand in 3 fights against Juan Manuel Marquez, and somehow they believed that he could do that against a person who's got longer arms and a better counter puncher and got a better straighter right hand than Marquez, which is Floyd Mayweather, and also unbeaten as well. Anyway, you all know what the score is. Now, the first person that needed to keep their mouth shut was Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao opened up his mouth and said, "Oh, I have a problem with my shoulder." I said, "Okay, Manny, all right, fine. You got soundly outboxed. You tell Max Kellerman, I think I won that fight." And like Manny, you didn't win the fight. When Max Kellerman turns around, looks in your eye and tells you, "No, Manny, we didn't think you won that fight." Nobody, really, nobody, apart from Evander Holyfield and Sugar Shane Mosley, go figure, both guys seem to take a lot of head punches. Otherwise, the huge majority of people believe that Manny Pacquiao was soundly outboxed. Now, there's nothing wrong with being soundly outboxed. But then don't start talking about shoulder injury. And, because I saw some report that before the fight, he had no shoulder problems. Before the fight, oh, God will deliver him for me. That's what he was saying. That's what Manny was saying before the fight. So what happened? What happened? So that's that's why Manny Pacquiao should have shut up, right? And the fact is, he said that he's come across as a sore loser. And what would God think about that, Manny? About you being a sore loser? So what about that? That's not nice. And then just when you think you're going to see the end of the Pactards, you think this is it, no more Floyd versus Manny, right? No more of it. And then this idiot opens his mouth and says, yeah, we have a rematch. Rematch for what? Rematch for what? Manny Pacquiao can't fight until next year at the earliest, so they're saying, right? And you talk about rematch. What are you rematching for? So okay, you vacate the belts, fine. So what are you rematching for? You've soundly beaten somebody, outpointed them. So why are you having a rematch? So Manny's shoulder can get better. It's not going to make a difference. Manny Pacquiao still can't block a straight right hand. Manny Pacquiao still doesn't know how to close the range down on a mover. And Manny Pacquiao is not going to be any better next year. I'm sorry. So why do I think Floyd should shut his mouth? Because he's opened the doors now back to, people on YouTube believing that Manny Pacquiao can win this fight. You just got to give credit where credit's due. Floyd Mayweather is a better boxer than Manny Pacquiao. Is he a more exciting fighter than Manny Pacquiao? No, he's not. Is he, I don't know, is he a more religious man than Manny Pacquiao? Probably not. I don't know. Is he more popular than Manny Pacquiao? No, he's not. But is this a personality contest? No, it's not. It's a boxing match. And on pure basic boxing skills, Mayweather is a better boxer. That's it. And clearly, no matter how much PR they push and push and push, right? He'll never be as marketable as Floyd Mayweather. We say, well, how's that been? Well, Floyd Mayweather is the pound for pound number one fighter in the world, one, and number two, he is the most best paid athlete in the world, full stop. So, with all the marketing gurus out there for Manny Pacquiao, they still can't do that because Mayweather is his own man and does his own thing. So, give the damn man some credit, right? People talk about Mayweather was running around the ring. He was running around the ring. Well, let's see how many punches that Mayweather landed clean, flush, straight right hands and Manny Pacquiao. People keep saying, well, Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather, he didn't make much of a fight. Well, to be honest, Manny Pacquiao came into this fight as the savior. Manny Pacquiao came into this fight as the hero. Manny Pacquiao came out to be the man that was going to slay Floyd Mayweather. And in my opinion, he didn't do a very good job of it. He makes Marcos Maidana look like, I don't know, Rocky Marciano. If you look at Marcos Maidana's performance, he'll basically look like Rocky Marciano. Damn. I mean, even Canelo put up a better fight, I think. I think Manny Pacquiao was probably the worst fight, in terms of opponents. Manny Pacquiao was a terrible opponent. Awful. So, shoulder injury or not, even a fully healed shoulder for Manny Pacquiao doesn't beat Floyd Mayweather. I mean, it was interesting because I think it was even the third or the fourth round. He caught Floyd with a good left, straight left, and Floyd backed up on the ropes, and Manny threw out a flurry, a combination. He seemed pretty good throwing them combinations to me. I don't know, but the whole thing's I'm just fed up. I just wished Floyd now as he's done, he vacates the belts, and now it's whose final fight will be against. I don't care who it's against. Just have the final fight and get it out of the way. And if he does decide to have another fight after the 49th fight and decides to have a 50th fight and he gets Manny Pacquiao, do you know what? I hope Manny Pacquiao beats his ass. And do you know why? It's because at the end of the day, you've proven you're the best. You've done the business. I mean, talk of having now Keith Thurman fighting Mayweather. People are just getting desperate now. I love Keith Thurman, but no. Floyd is a level above. You need to be more than just a puncher against somebody like Floyd Mayweather. And Keith does bring a good lot of things to the table, but he needs more fights, to be honest, before he fights someone like Mayweather. So that's my thoughts and everything. Both men, Floyd and Manny, need to both shut up. Be honest, they both need to shut up. Floyd needs to stop talking about rematch with Manny, and Manny needs to shut up about that shoulder thing, because from what I'm hearing now, Manny could be going to prison for 5 years due to him perjuring and lying, which isn't very good. I hope God will deliver him. I hope God will deliver you now from all that stuff. It's not funny, but at the end of the day, I'm just fed up of it. And I just want boxing to get back to normal, Fed up of seeing all this stuff about Manny and Floyd. Fed up. The fight's over. Done. Mayweather won. That's it. TBE, yeah, the best ever in this generation or this era. He is the best ever in this generation, in this era. Would he beat Sugar Ray Leonard? Would he beat Sugar Ray Robinson? Would he beat Thomas Hearns? I don't know and don't particularly care, because as far as I'm concerned, this is the era that I'm in. Would Ali beat Tyson? I don't know. Would Ray Robinson have beaten Marvin Hagler? I don't know. I don't care. All I know is that Mayweather outboxed and put a whooping on Manny Pacquiao. That's it. That's what it says on record books. 12 rounds, unanimous point decision. That's it. End off.